Alright. 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 Hey, it's Eric. I'm making a game. It's called the Godkiller. The Godkiller. So yeah. I don't know how much longer I'm going to use this status screen. I mean, it's cute. It's colorful. It's simple. Well, simple-ish. But I think I'm going to kind of upgrade to the big boy stuff pretty soon. Been fiddling with the road mapping features of Jira a little bit today. Got more than a little bit of project management background, and I think I was resistant to using this type of tool just because that is the day job. The day job is managing a team of 24, 25 if I include myself, with tickets and epics and components and roadmaps and project plans and all that kind of thing. But I aim to get this thing released not just whenever, but at a certain time. And this ain't no fucking around. This is for reals. Alright. But I will not bore you, or most anyone who would happen to hop on my stream, with project management stuff. I will leave that and I'll move over to something maybe a little more interesting. Let's go and do a demo. Let's demo progress recently made. That is the promise of my stream. For the time being, I will start every stream with some kind of demo of what I've done recently. Okay, so here is concept art for the fork guard. Looks like I got some other ones up already. Okay. Now I want to explain that this art has a purpose other than to look pretty. It's a communication tool. It's not an asset that goes into the game at all. It goes to Isak, the 3D character artist, and he uses it to make 3D models that express these characters. He's already made, I don't know, it's like 5 or 6 characters for me. So I send him this, and it's just the most elegant way to express to him, can you make this kind of 3D character model? And so far he's done it perfectly. I don't want to break his flow. He's been going at a real nice rate, real fast over the last week or so. So yesterday he had completed all the work I'd given him and go, oh crap, I gotta get him going again. So I busted out the concept art last night for this fork guard character who appears to the left and right of the Queen of Forks, and this policeman character, aka the Beard. I didn't call it the Beard when I sent this to Isak because that would be confusing, because I have other text that talks about the beard and how it rolls up and swings out, and I didn't want it to be the Beard and then also beard in, beard out over here. So anyways, this is the Beard, and there's already a character model in the game that I'm using, which is effectively placeholder. It doesn't have this cool beard popping out thing, which I want to be there. And last one, there's a somewhat minor character called the Song Leader, who appears in one of the later levels, and a quick little concept art thing sent out to Isak so that he can make character models and I can get them in the game. 2 days ago I had finished with let's see, what are you? Some other here's some other concept art and then the resulting 3D models that came back from Isaac. But that's not what I wanted to show you. Yeah, this thing, I could keep updating it, but I need to move on to more traditional project planning tools so I can start keeping promises about dates and tracking my time in a way that my expectations are correct about when we'll be able to release. Okay, we'll close this one. Don't save. And whenever I switch to broadcast mode, it changes the resolution of the screen, and that messes up a few things there. There should be okay, not seeing it there. There was a crash and it didn't save my most recently opened files, but I believe I had all my changes saved. I really hope I did. It's gonna make me feel bad if I've got to redo all that touch-up work because of that crash. Let's see. No, it's not there. It's work assets, faces, Billy face sheet. Okay, I'm going to look for specific changes that I made to make sure they're present, because like I said, it's going to bug me if they're not there. Stupid. Somebody, I don't know who I'm upset at, but somebody made it so that the specific combination of software that is running will occasionally cause the Apple login screen to not accept keyboard input. And I've already kind of looked at all the support articles about it. I don't know, I'm mad at somebody at Apple, I'm mad at somebody at Unity. I don't know who's to blame. Not know who's to blame, but okay, I see the changes to the whiteness of the hair. So it looks white now instead of pink. This looks like it's got all those changes in. Let's double check the later changes I put in over here. The last thing I did was I added a kind of seamlessness to the top here. I see a few artifacts of that, so that means that change was there. Okay. It looks like maybe I've got a few layers here. Where's that at? Where's this layer? Okay. Show layer edges. Okay. That's like I merged it, but I forgot to rename it. So let's do that. It's WQ. Okay. What's this one? No, that one's WQ. Then what's this one? Oh, those are lids. Okay. And that's WQ. Boy, I better look this whole thing over. Layer 2 cut. Okay, that didn't get merged. Alright, I did lose a little bit of work, so I'll have to do a tiny bit of touch up there. Either I lost a little bit of work or I didn't do that work, and I'm just discovering that now. So here there should be... No, that looks like I just didn't merge it. I'm a little nervous that when I click on L, it's not showing the layer I expected it to. So where is L? That seems like a Photoshop bug because it's not showing the layer edges for it. Or is it? It's almost like it's got the whole thing selected, which makes me nervous. That makes me think there's some other pixels that got drawn someplace. So let's just invert around the L and delete everything else that's not there. No, I don't mean like that. I mean invert the selection. Okay. And then we'll delete. Okay, so then that gets me back to having the layer edges being shown. So merge those together. Okay. So let me just step through these and make sure everything looks right. A lot of times it's easy to be adding pixels to the image that are not on the layer that you mean them to go with. And if I just check the boundaries of each one of these layers, that's a way for me to check and see if I've screwed something up with editing the wrong layer. Alright, this is another case where it looks like I've got some junk pixels or something going on. So let's take the irises. Invert. Delete. There we go. It put a nice tight bounding box around the irises, which is what I like to see. Okay, eye back. Cool. Sorry, I'm checking the security camera. It's like, is it a package deliverer or a package stealer? AKA porch thief. But it was a deliverer, and they put it in a good spot. Alright. So this is up until tonight, been a work asset, and I want it to be an in-game asset. Something that gets loaded in as a texture and is used for animating the face. And so this session, I'm going to see if I can get that all going and finally have the face of Billy showing above his head instead of M's face, which has just been placeholder art. Let me just do a few things to get these lined up correctly. Okay. Okay, let's save it again. Okay. Then let's get rid of that, save that. Okay, then we export the whole thing to Billy face sheet. So I'm kind of curious on the other one if I converted it to 1024 or if I left it at 2048. No, that one's 1024. Okay. Yeah, I think I would rather resize it inside of here than inside of the import process. So let's do 1024, 1024. And save it as, I think I've screwed up and saved it as a PSD anyways. So let's overwrite that old file. Maybe that's not true. It did. No, I think I did save it as a PNG. But anyways, we'll overwrite it. Yeah, because it showed this format options last time. Okay, cool. So I'm starting this session feeling peckish, and that means that by the end of the session I'll be starving and it'll impact my ability to work. So it means I better go grab myself a quick snack. I'll be back in 3 minutes probably. See you soon. Enjoy the holy algorithm. All right. While I'm eating my sandwich, I'm going to watch videos. Man, I don't know how bologna lasts so long. I probably should have thrown it out, but it tastes fine. It's been in the fridge for a couple of months. All right, let's watch some Alex Diener. Them's all took.
Hello, welcome back. Last time I tried again to solve Civ and could not really get it done. I've had no new insights since then, or time to poke at the puzzle and try to find any, so I'm just gonna leave that for the moment and go someplace else. I hope to get this done someday, but maybe I won't. Balance comes before a fall. Let's see if this one is just as ridiculous, or if Civ is just a weird, huge difficulty spike. This looks a lot simpler, or at the very least, a much smaller possibility space. I do know that there's like a lot of space here, though. Okay, so you are clearly important because you're the only way I'll influence anything to go there, and it is going to be you specifically. So you gotta go up and over and down. Here's a platform I can set things on. And here is my only tool for doing anything. So with this tool right here, I can come over and do this, and I can keep doing that more. In fact, that lets me get you all the way up here if I want. If this was already used up. Okay, sure. Let's say that was already used up. This puzzle feels like it's going to be way easier than the other one, just again because of the much tinier possibility space. So you will need to be elevated. I think it would be better to elevate you a little bit higher. That puts you one short of the level I want you at, so let's go one more higher. Alright, and then this just needs to have bound to that to be a poker for this. Now, possible problem here. I think what I actually wanted was something different. Having you propped up on this feels non-ideal, so I think the end state is probably going to, probably going to involve one of these poking you off of this one, probably. So it'll look like, with the gravity block up there, balanced on top of this, which would probably mean something like, let's just pretend I've ferried that thing all the way up. Ooh. Do I have a secondary problem here, or does this fit? I'm not, my eyes aren't parsing it. This does fit. Oh. Okay, so we got another problem. That's not far enough. I need more poke. So I can kinda get more poke with this, except then this isn't tall enough, so maybe I need to spend the... Okay, yeah, I can get more poke on that. I can spend this on more verticality.
Okay, that was misleading. If anyone happened to be watching that and enjoying it, that's a YouTube video that I was playing on my stream of somebody else's stream. Alex is just somebody who is a good streamer of puzzle games. But if you're more into that than listening to me work on some stuff, go over to Alex Diener on YouTube. Very good streamer. Very thoughtful. Like he's a good streamer for games that require thought. Not everybody can do that. It's hard to be able to clearly say what you're thinking while you're playing when it involves reasoning and logic. So he's quite good at that. All right. That is the scaled down version. Let's get Unity open. I don't know. Maybe Unity did cause the whole thing to crash. In that case, I'm mad at somebody at Unity. God, wouldn't it be awesome if whatever problem happened to you, you would know the exact person who was responsible for it? You just send them an email like, fuck you. Okay, down here. I had some changes that were in this level that I'm hoping were actually discarded. Oh no, this is test stairs. I thought it was going to load the other one. Okay, this is actually a good level to go to. Okay. I do not expect this to work right out of the box. I figure coordinates will be off and stuff like that. A texture? Hold on. Oh, okay, it doesn't need a material. It only needs a texture. That's right. Okay. So these things are probably not even used. Okay. So let's just go take a look at it in its screwed up form, whatever that will be. I'm just getting ready to wince. I'll be happy if it shows the face at all. It's not showing the face at all, so I guess I'm not happy. Why? Why would you not show the face? It might need import settings. That could be it. Okay, so what did I use for RAM? Just do the same thing. I said, oh, not the materials. Okay, so M was default 2D. Dang it, it's looking the same so far. sRGB. Okay, filter mode. Point, no filter. (1024). Yeah, but just okay. 1024 Mitchell RGBA. Okay, hold on. RGBA 32-bit. Read, write, enable. That's going to be one right there. RGBA 32-bit. That might be all the same now. Let's go take some more peeks at it. Alpha is transparency. Alpha is transparency. Oh, now it looks the same over there. Good. What's this? To nearest. This is not like the best way to do this. Here, let's just block that one and then get another inspector window. And I can just jump between these two and it won't bother me about applying. So I don't like this. Non-power of 2 to nearest, and on this one it says none. Why would you do that? Down here it says 1024 by 1024, so I was worried about there being like a difference in pixel size. Other than that, they look the same. What's this? No, I don't want to do that. Pretty sure I don't. Yeah, okay. Boat! AKA Boated Boa. Although you've chosen a new handle, I should respect that. Call you by the name that you want to be called by. What's going on? Okay, let's see if this works. Like I said, I'll just be happy to start if I can see the face. There we go. It's above his head. It's not even positioned that badly. Oh, his mouth is moving. Oh, all that work, what a payoff. There's alignment issues on the eyes. I expected that, though. His eyes are moving around to match where I'm traveling. They're not too badly positioned, to be honest. And he looks good and mean, which I love. His lip movements are looking pretty well synced. I'm not seeing any seams between the top and bottom half of his face, which is a typical problem I have to work through. Mainly there's some offsetting issues with the eye, but I'm just really enjoying seeing his animated face for the first time. He's blinking. There's just some offsets to correct on the eyes. Yeah, he looks super mean. I love it. I feel kind of lucky that there's just a little bit of offsetting to correct on the eyes. Like everything else is working pretty well. I can see a few frames where it looks like the join is not real super seamless. I think I can fix those. Alright, let's bring up the inspector and start fixing the offsets. I can do it while he's got his face up. Okay, I need to find the right game object inside the inspector. Let's see if I can get him to be mostly looking the other way. I feel like an optometrist now. It's like, can you look to your left, please? Can you look to your left? And for the same reasons, as an optometrist would, you want to see, like, is the eye capable of using the muscles to move the irises to look in a different direction? That seems a little bit too far left, so let's go 7, 8. Okay. Now let's take M over to the other side. That looks pretty good. Yeah, he just looks so miserable. I love him. Okay, so the next thing is, I don't think his eye height is right. So let's mess with that a little bit. Yeah, we should see a little bit of his lids. 75% mark with that expression. Okay. Go a little bit further, maybe. No, other way. I think I might have it here. I think this might be it. Okay, so then let's pull him south of me. Oh, I killed him. Okay, key thing is copy these settings, because as soon as I hit unplay, it's going to revert to whatever they were before. So I want to paste them in. Paste component values. Bam. Okay. And I can also add these to the prefab. Okay, now let me just try setting his emotion differently. I don't have to do all of them. On the other hand, it might be fun to do all of them. Yeah, why don't we do something like that, actually? Let's go to test dialog. We'll say if the board changed, we will change Billy's emotion. Let's do cycle emotion. Characters, Billy, face control. Okay, so then up here we say static void cycle emotion. might be the last emotion. Let me go check. No, so it's neutral to thinking white. Okay. It's not static though. That's okay, I can make it static. Or I can unstatic this, that's better. What? 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 It's declared right here. What's your issue? Oh, yeah, that's the problem. Okay. Let's do something like this. Okay, let's just set the emotion here. And just set this to whatever the next emotion will be. If emotion equals last emotion, emotion equals first emotion, return. Otherwise, emotion equals int emotion plus 1, and then make this into cast back to the enum. And this should give us a way to just cycle through all of Billy's emotions. All 33 of them. 34 maybe. Okay, let's try it out. Okay, so that's neutral. Okay, this is a good one to fix on. With his eyes shut, I can see a little bit of a gap at the top, so... there's the problem though. His irises are probably correct, and the lids inside of the source art are probably wrong. So let me not correct the lids. Let's leave the lids as they are. So that's normal, 75%, then it goes to wide, all the way open. Then it goes to squint. No? I think there's some exceptions going on underneath the hood here. What's the issue? Index out of range. Get lid level. Oh, because there's gaps. Got it. Okay. Because when I set up these emotions, yeah, let's just do it this way. Let's make an array of emotions. I can't just use the constant values of the emotions to iterate through because there's gaps where between the constant values in all the enums. So let's just do an array of emotions we want to see, and that should do it. Let's see. No. Motion. Neutral. Emotion. Sad. Emotion. Evil. Emotion. Angry. Happy. What? Afraid. Amused. Confused. I won't do all the lid levels. Thinking. How many is that? That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A couple more somewhere. Confused. Thinking. Irritated. Which one am I missing? There's one more. Unspecified. They seem to be in no particular order. I'm sure there is something that causes their order to be influenced, but I just don't know what it is. Do I got amused? I do. Do I have afraid? I do. Sad, evil, angry, happy, afraid, amused. Yes, and it repeats. All right, this is just a really worthless way to figure out what all the emotions are. Which one am I missing? Sad, thinking, confused, angry, amused. Neutral, afraid, amused, angry. Do I have angry? I got angry. Confused, evil, happy. Confused, evil, happy. Irritated and thinking. Yeah, so I thought I had 11. Which one am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's only 10. Now I'm getting weirded out. Neutral, confused, sad, afraid, suspicious. Where the hell is suspicious? Okay, that was the one that was missing. And it was there the whole time. It's just, okay. Emotions, and I guess I don't need this. Is that true? Cool. You don't like constants with arrays, apparently. Okay, that should do it. And do I just want to fix these lids here while I got it? I think I could do that by just moving them up maybe 2 pixels. That's neutral. Sad. Okay. So the top of his eye base is maybe 2 pixels too low. Let me get that eye base fixed. Well, his eyes are going down a little bit low too. So let's try to fix this by adjusting. A little bit higher. The shape of his eyes is particularly it's particularly rough when he moves his irises all the way to the left or right. You could fix that a few different ways. But let me keep going with the different emotions, just to see where I'm at. Okay, that one looks pretty good. Okay, let's do another one. Well, that one looks like sad again. Oh, you know, I did a whole bunch of steps all in a row, so I would have cycled a bunch there. So that's just sad. Okay, that one is angry. No, that's evil. It's kind of nice when they stop talking, because then their lower half of their face can show their emotion well. Okay, this one I think is just angry. Okay, but there I definitely see some bad seam stuff going on, and I understand why. It's because in the angry emotion, I've got the nose flaring out along the top. I need to start taking notes. Let's go back to the bothering me. Backlog file, basically. Okay. On angry emotion, nose doesn't line up with talking half of face. What else did I see? On sad emotion, irises travel into a hidden area. What else did I see? I don't know. Keep looking. I definitely know how to fix the thing with the top half, though. It'd be a little tricky, but not too tricky. What a nice smile. Same for happy. It's not as bad, but it's there. Okay, his irises, their travel area. I think I'll probably need a travel width as well as a travel height. Before I only made the travel height. Trying to figure out. Okay, something does seem off here though. So if the eye back. Okay. The problem is. The eye back doesn't seem high enough. No, I can see the tops of the lids. I think I might be getting a little bit confused by the background behind it. That's his amused face. What's that? Is this his afraid face? I think that's his afraid face. Did I get that right? Let me double check. Yeah. Okay. That's the thinking face. Okay. I'm gonna go check out the left side for a little bit. You know, I don't remember it veering too far to the left or too far to the right on anything. There maybe a little bit. Yeah, it could just be that the sad face is a really hard one to do, but let me look through the other ones, because I suspect I could knock the irises just a little to the right. You waiting for him to look off in the other direction so I can see the right side compared to the left. Hungry Boy Jr. Hungry Boy Jr. What am I doing? I've got my face art in for Billy, the character on the right, for the first time. I'm looking at places where maybe the coordinates are a little bit off. So there's some variables that control the range that his irises in his eyes move. And I'm looking at those, and there's different emotions, and each emotion has a different eye shape. So I'm cycling through them and checking out the differences. Every time I press a key, it cycles to the next emotion. On Billy. On M, it stays the same. M is the old face art that I've had working for a while. Okay. I think I got what I need to make my next set of changes here. So the first ones to mess with are going to be... Goddamn. Stupid scaling thing. Let's just remember when I undo to get it back to 2048 that this needs to come up 4 pixels. So let's edit undo. Image size. Okay, now back to 2048. Then let's go to the lids and bring them up 1, 2, 3, 4. That should do it. Okay. Alright, back in. I got a feeling it should just go up 1, 2. That's just my feeling on it. Alright, so if that's true, then we'll see the result of that later. Bring this back in to help me see where I am. Okay, the trouble is all about the join between the top and bottom half of the face. On some of the faces, I've got a nose that's not joining well. So the way to fix that, you take the expected join with this top half, get about 4 pixels is usually what's needed. Okay, so you copy that. Paste a whole bunch of these guys. I'm going to do 11 of them. Oh shit, this is gonna suck. Alright, okay, do I need... Huh, okay. How does this even work? I didn't see that large of a difference in the join. For the sad face, it worked better than this. So the thing that was screwed up was the top half of the face was not matching the bottom for certain emotions, but sad wasn't one of them. Sad worked fine. At least I remember it working fine. It was angry and happy that were the ones that didn't work. Okay, if I take this down to evil, that's probably another one. But let's go to one I know didn't look right. Happy didn't look right, so let's go down to there. Yeah, but if anything, that one should be looking fine. Okay, what's going on? 'Cause that one's not bad. There should be so many join problems, and I'm just not seeing that much. Let me look at this again. So the join problems would be right around here. I can see a little bit of join problem. Yeah, it's there. Maybe my eye was just filtering them out. Like I remember on these faces to create one part of the face where no matter what the bottom and top half is, it joins the same way. I think all of these are going to have problems. Except for, I'll say most of them are going to have problems. So whenever it starts talking and expects to match up against the neutral top half, but anything that doesn't synchronize with the neutral nose or doesn't have the same width and positioning is going to look off. And to a lesser extent, the chin over here, although I haven't seen anything too bad yet with that. Just looking for which ones are really bad. Ooh. Angry is one of the worst ones. Because the right side of his nose doesn't, it's really visible that it doesn't line up as the same way. I don't know if there is an easy way to correct this. I think I might have to redo the nose. Yeah, that's the hardest part I've had with all the animations is getting the joins right. Yeah, we'll have to fix that. It's just making me so tired thinking of messing with that nose. God damn it. Why didn't I think of this? Why did I not think of this? Okay. The other thing I could do to make this easier is I could throw the join point up higher. That means redoing the art a fair amount, but I wouldn't have to lose everything. But that means taking it back into the iPad. That wouldn't necessarily be that bad. Another thing is it kind of feels like all the bottom halves of the mouths are just a little bit to the left. Well, hungry boy. I'm going to avoid doing a full drawing session to fix this. I'm going to make a few more tweaks. One is I see this bottom half going a little bit to the left, a little bit too much. And that's an easier one to correct. It'll also make the join problem look less bad. And then I'll see what it looks like at that point, and if I feel like I need to get deeper into it or not. Because in some ways it's pretty close to good enough. So to do that, means I'm going to take all these mouths here, AI through WQ, move them. Well, first I'll try 2 pixels. Okay. Then let's just hide all that. Do my quick export again. Overwrite. Okay. Now it should re-import. I'm going to see if that made an improvement or if it screwed something up. We'll see. I think that improved it. Let's go look at the worst ones. Okay, it definitely improved it. Okay. I mean, so far it's looking acceptable to me. There's a few spots where it's kind of, yeah. Oh, I'm just mad at myself I didn't catch this earlier. God damn it. Okay, so I'm not going to do it in this session, but what I will need to do later is one more drawing session where I touch up, not touch up, but change the join point so that it's higher up on the face, around here, where if I do it up here, then that part of the face doesn't change much for the different emotions, so it's more likely to join up correctly. Okay, and I gotta log a bug on the faces because I see. Okay, bug. Sometimes Iris's target is flipped on Y on test stairs. Level M looks correctly. Billy is flipped. I don't know why. Okay. This was fixed. Just take it out. Alright. Yeah, I gotta do something else though, because I'm just getting tired. I gotta do something that's easier. This wasn't bad. I don't know. Man, I'm tired about doing all that graphic stuff. Let me see if I can find something easier to work on. Save that. I'm happy Billy's basically there in the game for the first time. Alright, let me find some other bugs that aren't that hard. Because I'm tired. Okay. There's one where when you start the very first level of the game and then you go to the second level of the game, it shows this text. I don't want to show that text. It is, let's see. What is that stuff called? Oh, it's gonna be, scene. No, it's gonna be fader. Screen fader. I think this will fix it. That fixed it. The other thing I was thinking of, when you start out that level, it shows the present off to the east, but that ends up distracting players, and they head off towards it like it's the thing they need to do, but it's meant to be like a secret. So I could hide it until it's actually meant to be shown. So let's go to in the egg. Just thinking though, maybe there's a nicer way to do it. That's one way. Come down here. It's hidden until you get the camera gets down to the regular view. Otherwise, I could like put some clouds and stuff over different things so that they hide. So they just hide it naturally without it being a special case thing. Let me try that. That would be a nicer way to handle it. I think I need like some clouds. Let me see what clouds I can maybe generate. So let's change over to the left side, where I've got a certain piece of software installed that could be used to make clouds. This one looks pretty good. Tricky part of this is going to be masking. I mean, it's doing on a blue sky, but then there's no alpha on it. Let me try some of these other ones. I don't care about the background at all. The background can only hurt me. It's kind of interesting. This one's not bad in that the edges of the clouds are pretty clean. And is it going to let me pick the sky color? Because that could help me a lot. Then I just go, yeah, we just do yellow and make it match the other yellow. And that means any place where it's a little bit translucent, it'll still be in the right palette. Okay, let me play with this one. This one seems promising. Just eyeballing off to my right screen, I can see the original level yellow, and I'm just trying to match it. Okay, so leave that. Then I also got to get the gray in the middle to be in the same yellow family. Okay. Doesn't seem like the white needs to be that white. The worst thing is it won't do like one cloud right in the middle. I suppose I can get it to, maybe by experimenting with the variations, to get it to do that. Is it doing seamless on me? No, that's not seamless. Oh, that helps. So I could just make a really large image that's got a whole bunch of these clouds on it and just kind of pick them out. All right, so then let's do that's not a bad size, actually. But let's just do 2048 by 2048. And let's get more detail on this, I think. Other way. And that's probably good. I could probably work with that to make some decent clouds. So I'm going to generate with this. I just clicked on Save As. Okay, now it's doing something. Okay, let's go to Okay. So I'll leave that there and head over to the right iMac. Then we'll bring in the clouds. Did I not just save it? Did I not just barely save it? I thought I saved it. What's this? I call it egg clouds. Let me see if I'm in the right place. Where the hell did it go? I mean, I can try saving it again. I see it there. That is... Where? Where is that? That's on Eric's iMac, and I shared something. Okay. Egg clouds, where are you? Okay, where is that? Nightly. Oh, it put on the... Oh, fuck. No, don't ever put anything there. How strange that I've got that shared. That's off of my backup drive. Okay, well, let's not put that there. Let's delete that. And then on Nightly, work assets. Why is this sharing? Yeah, whatever. Fuck, just put it someplace where I can find it. That's all that matters. I'll put it in the friggin' promo. Egg clouds. Have to re-render that. It's happening on the left computer. You're not seeing it render, but let's go. Godkiller, work assets, or promo. Okay. Egg clouds. Okay, then move you to work assets, clouds. Are you there? You are there. Okay, good. Okay, let me open up the clouds. delete all of this yellow color so that it's got it's just showing through. Okay. Then I'll keep this all in one texture, but I'll make it so that this texture only contains complete clouds, no clouds that are truncated off the edges. And that will allow me to use UV mapping to select whichever cloud I want to display. I can use the same texture to add a whole bunch of clouds into the scene, which will be nice. At least I think it will be. Suppose before I get too prissy with this whole thing, I should just pull it in and see what it looks like. Or I can take a screenshot of the level and just model it inside of Photoshop. That'll be faster, actually. But I'm kind of almost done with this part at least, so let's finish that up. All right, let's grab a screenshot. here's the problem. You're coming down, and then over here there's a little black speck, and every player runs off towards that black speck. But that's just supposed to be like a secret thing for them to get. And they're supposed to stay focused on this part in the middle. Unless they're particularly hunting for a secret. Okay, I screwed up. I want to take the screenshot before the camera gets all the way down to the bottom. So let's try this again. That's one shot. Let's do another one. Yeah, let's do another one. Okay. So if I come back here, I think I can just make it so that this is the whole image. I think it will work. There's some stuff I want to do to make the clouds a little bit nicer. I can take the eraser and just kind of go around the edges of some of them. There's some presets. No. Smoothing. 50%. I'll try that. Yeah, that kind of thing. Okay. It's gonna work. I just need to edit my clouds a little bit better. Okay, to have a whole morass of them like this, that's not gonna serve me well. Yeah, let me just get rid of some of the clutter here. Jeez. So I'm trying to make them not so cluttered together, because I won't be able to select individual clouds with UV mapping if there's not an easy way to set a quadrilateral to pick something. If they're all right next to each other, I just can't get the UV mapping to select just one cloud. Ah! There's going to be a side benefit of putting these clouds into the scene to hide the bonus. It's going to look prettier. That's my prediction, at least. Okay. Doesn't seem bad. Doesn't seem bad. I feel like I could create a bunch of objects from this, and they would look fine. Alright, so then let's take any of these, really. But yeah, I like this one. Stick it behind. And I'll just edit the clouds so that they look nice over the top. And they don't look bad to start. I think I can do it better, though. Wrong layer. wonder if I'm better served to just add a... can I do a fringe around it? Is there just a way I can add a fringe? There used to be. I just haven't used that in a long time. Glow might actually be that's kind of cool. Well, I don't think multiply does anything because it won't be, yeah, okay. That's terrible. So that's pretty good. I kind of like how they don't look like normal clouds because she's not in a normal place. Okay. I'm going to try this. Although they don't look as good down here. I have to admit, they do not look as good down there. Everyone's worried about having a fringe. I actually want a fringe. Photoshop. Lower opacity at layer edge is Okay, maybe. Select, modify, feather. Okay, I think that might have been the word I wanted. Let's get rid of the layer style. Select. That might have did it. Yeah, I can see feathering. Cool. Okay, that was good advice. Let's see, compare and contrast this versus that. Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll call this one feathered. Original. Just save it. And then this is just test background. And I'll hide that. I'll export this baby. Let's save this as a PSD file first. Okay, then we'll save it as a Unity asset next. All right. Are you done? Yes, you are. Okay. So now we go back to here. That seems okay. All right. So next, I'm gonna need works for these clouds.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Do that. Apply that. I need to add the material for the one I just created. I always forget where I set the texture. Is it here? Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, so then let's go and create just a simple plane facing up with one, yeah, all that. That's kind of crazy, but I'll fix it. So let's call this one Egg Cloud 1. Come on. Oh god, this shit. Ah. There we go.
It's interesting. I'll get shadows off of this too, which is kind of neat. Oh, yeah. Seems like if I don't select enough, they're just going to look really super pixelated. So let's select more. All right, there's a big block. All right, let's start with that. Let me just see what that looks like to start with. Okay. It seems like it could work. But there's got to be a lot more clouds. These guys, let's make them all ignore raycast. Because if I make them, let's see. Problem I'm having is they are having an outline around them. Can I do fade? Is that going to let me mark it as something that light just goes through? What's the difference between fade and cutout? I can't remember. Yeah, that could do it. That should get rid of the edge outline around them. Yeah, that'll make them look better. Okay, now I just need like a kind of a large variety of them. So that means I'll have to do a whole bunch of sort of cookie cutter type things. So let me just check how my settings are. Let's see, what else was there? There was some stuff about shadows. Yes, cast shadows. Because it looks kind of cool. Don't need it to receive shadows. That's okay though. That's okay, just leave it. Alright, let's try it again. Okay, that looks much better. I can work with that. I think I can just make a whole bunch of these things and create some variations and interesting patterns, and it'll look better. And it will serve the goal of hiding that bonus. So let's duplicate that, give it a different UV mapping. We'll call it Egg Cloud 2. bottom part. Okay, I think that works for egg cloud too. Oh, weird. I don't know why it's continuing to re-UV map as I pull it around. Yeah, this friggin' UV editor feels buggy to me. Because it's like totally lost the texture. Okay. Can I see both at the same time? That'd be cool. Can I have my tools for moving it? Pro Builder, what's wrong with you? Jesus, that's terrible. Egg Cloud 3. Let's try it again. Close the UV editor. Egg Cloud 3, where are you at? Alright, now you're selected. Now open the UV editor. Okay, that looks, I guess, better. You're still not showing the right stuff. Okay. God, you're horrible. Okay. I'm sorry, but the Pro Builder UV editor leaves a lot to be desired. Are you saying that we're going to move this in here? No, that's moving both things. I don't get it. I do not get it. What are you doing? What are you doing? That might work, maybe. Okay. This is insane. I'm just deleting. Oh, you're going off the landscape. Oh, edit, undo that. Leave the landscape alone. Egg Cloud 3, please. Okay. I'll try opening it from here, even though that's given me some troubles in the past. Select that. What? Okay, what is now selected in the hierarchy? Is that the landscape suddenly? Yes, I think that's what I want to. Okay. So here you look like you're gonna select when I click you. Okay, and you did. But inside of here, there's nothing to edit with. Yeah, you just got worse and worse. So I'm gonna delete you and start over with Egg Cloud 1, which was working. Move you up here. Okay, you look less fucked up. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Okay, that's better. I think I might do one or two more to get good variety. Oh, that last one, let's rename it. Select the face. No. Oh, it's selecting that. Okay, there we go. Stop it. So I'm just positioning this so I get complete clouds only. I don't want sections of other clouds inside of the UV. Cloud 4. Then duplicate. Stop. Five. Okay. I'm trying to pick sections each time I didn't use last time so we get good variety. I think I might have used part of this corner, so I'll just select a different way a little bit. I'll just not use the left side of the corner this time. That's kind of hard to do. Yeah, let's grab this top right one. Alright, I think this will be the last one. I need to make 6. I think 5 is a pretty good number. Bam. Okay. So then, the rest is just positioning clouds. Okay, this other thing I can do to get more variety is just rotate them on the y-axis. Oh, not that way. That's good. It's gonna make some interesting colors. Okay, let's do a few more that are just rotated. Bam, and then we'll do, I guess, 90. Okay. So then I'm thinking I'll just duplicate these and just make a little cloud corridor. Bam. Can do some randomization on it too, but just move it up a little bit here. And yeah, I need to just kind of reposition a lot of these things so it doesn't look real similar to what's underneath of it. Alright, let me just take a look at that. It might look horrible. And if that is how it looks, I don't want to keep on repeating it. That looks bad. Huh, weird. Some unexpected patterns. I'm not sure if I like them or not. I'm just not sure. Usually when I'm not sure if I like something, it means it's kind of interesting, but maybe it doesn't fit. I do kind of like that. That doesn't look as good. It could be fixed with UV, but it's quite pixelated. So I could fix this little cut off edge here, that's no problem. The rule might be that they have to be up above the camera. Let me try. Let's take all the clouds. Actually, let's just take the shader and just set the alpha down. Then it might look less freaky to me. Then the really low clouds. I think that's a low one. Let's just move them up a little bit. They have to be under the Godkiller text, and then they can stop. It seems like it's sort of, is it Z fighting? Maybe a little bit. Okay. So I'll just move it over here. Same for you, even though you look really cool in some ways. Too pixelated, move you away. Okay, so then we'll still get the shadows. They won't be quite as dark. I don't need to make the clouds go this densely all the way up, but just adding a few here and there that you go by on your path down wouldn't be bad. Okay, let's try that, see what that looks like. So if you're just really scanning for everything, you would see that little black dot off to the east. And you might even keep seeing it as you're coming down. Probably could stand to use a little more obfuscation. I don't mind these weird patterns. They look a little bit better now. check the frame rate. Yay, super fast. Okay, let me see what it looks like when you do the portal plunge. It looks better. It looks more interesting. I think I might have gotten it. I do feel like just maybe one more cloud hiding the bonus box is in order. Okay, so you are right here. Let's grab one from this side. Maybe a few more when you're coming up, especially around the C Space Labs Presents thing would be neat. So let's grab here, bam. Getting close to wrapping up this session. And I'm gonna try making all these clouds just a little more transparent. And then let's try it again. Okay, there's one other thing I want to try. The clouds that are very close to here, I could use them to frame the area where you're making those blocks. Or at least I don't think I want one going right over the top of it. That's another way of thinking of it. So what's the one that's causing that? It's probably this one, right? Let's see. No, it's a different one. A little tricky to figure out what's casting the shadow. It's not that one. It would have to be... Here, hold on. So if that's casting the shadow there, maybe there's something else higher up. I made a puzzle for myself. Alright, here, let's do it this way. There's not that many clouds, so if we just hid them all, clearly none of those, or one of those was responsible for the shadow. Turn that back on. Okay, one of those is responsible. I'm just doing a binary search, basically. Bam. Okay, one of these is responsible. Okay, it's one of those three clouds. So let's turn them on one at a time. Okay, that one. Okay, where are you at? Oh, way up there. Wow. That's kind of cool. Because I can put some clouds up here if I want to affect the shadow way down there. I'll just, for now, just move that over there. Let's do 80. There must have been a whole lot of fiddling around like this when they were making The Witness to get all those environmental puzzles to work. There just would have been like a tremendous amount of that, I would think. Okay. if I take this? Come over here. Okay, I think that works not bad. Let's just, I won't try to make like something that perfectly frames it. All right, let's do that. Save it. I think this is probably going to be it right here. I definitely made the whole thing more mysterious. I gave you, the player, more stuff to look at. Cicada. Yep. Let's add these clouds to it. Yeah. So I found out that the play testers, if you see my mouse pointer, they were looking at this little speck over here, and it was like they couldn't take their eyes off of it. But it's supposed to be sort of a secret. And they're really supposed to pay more attention to this middle part. So I put the clouds there to obscure it a little bit, and then also kind of gives you more to look at. After they played the game a little bit, they'll know that every level has a bonus on it, and then they'll probably backtrack to this level and hunt around. And I've never played Snake before. Anyways, there's the bonus. All these creepy shadows all over the place now with the clouds. Check out the portal plunge. Oh, how's your stuff going? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll show you the other thing I got in today. So here's the new face art for Billy. He changes emotion right now whenever I take a step. So there's like 11 different emotions. That's thinking. What's that? That's neutral. What's that? Suspicious, maybe? Sad. Let's see, that's the evil smile one. Evil. What's that one? Angry, I think. Happy. What a winning smile. How could you hate this guy? Look at him smile. What's that one? Afraid. Amused. Yeah. Yeah. I talked to a voiceover actor that's supposed to work on his voice. Guy that I did a lot of stuff with earlier. So then, let's see. I had a stint where I had a voiceover studio, and let's see. I don't think I've got anything of his. I wish I did. Kyle's stuff is really great. But yeah, so like there was this audio drama podcast thing that we would put together. We did a whole bunch of episodes and write a script for it and record comedians and comedy actors but yeah, it was kind of good to have like there's like this group of people I worked with before that I know they're good. I can just kind of go talk to them and say, hey, I got another project, you want to do it? This is a lady that's going to do M, the main character.
Now, boys and girls, I'd like you to put away your readers and get ready for a very special treat. But you won't find out what it is until you're all quiet. This is definitely my skin. But then why does it itch so bad? And to your left, you will see the house where the starlet and her entire family were brutally slaughtered. A real highlight of the tour. Just tell me where Trevor is. I need to find it before the overseer does. It might already be too late. I can keep asking questions, and you can keep lying to me. But to yourself, you gotta wonder, how long before I get a name?
Anyways. A lot of things are coming together. I'm pretty happy. We will get it done. I'm going to target January 1st of next year to be completely done with it. Yeah, I think that's when it'll be released. I'm pretty sure that's when I'll have it released. The first game of the series. I've just been looking over all the tasks I've got left, and I started putting them into a roadmap. I have to graduate from that backlog document at some point, and just playing it out like a normal project. Yeah. So that's cool. Well, we might end up releasing our games around the same time then. We'll both be all stressed out towards the end of the year. It's like Christmas. Who cares about Christmas? It's friggin' beta time. So I've got 3 passes for the levels. The first pass is just you can play through them all the way, and there's nothing that is needed for you to be able to play the game from start to finish. It's pretty much there right now, but I'm letting this current round of playtesting tell me if I need to add more levels. But I may not add any more. Then in April, I have to focus on the story in the levels, because that generates all the dialogue that the characters are going to speak. So I'll give myself a couple of months to get the level story complete. I am a little bit too, to be honest, but I know it works on big projects. When you say like I want a date, I want to hit a date. I think it needs this, unless you just pad the hell out of what you're doing. So we'll get the level story complete, and then I'll leave all of June for VO recording sessions and retakes and all the scheduling of actors and stuff. At this point, any kind of remaining bugs or features that have to go in, I'll finish up. And then I've got what I'm calling my heavy alpha now, which is it's a code word for the playtesters that are really good at puzzle games, are the heavy testers. And light means people that are maybe not as good at puzzle games. So I'll wait until July to put them in, because the game will be maybe in a more inviting state at that point. Then once I get all the media in, and engine's code complete, all the levels are complete with all the media in, including voiceover recording stuff, start beta in September, and then just 4 long months to beat down bugs, basically, get last minute fixes and polishing. And I think that'll do it. I might tweak this a little more, but I think that'll do it. Oh, I'll be tired at the end of the year, but I'll be happy. That's what I want to do, is just release this thing. I'll be so friggin' happy. I don't believe that bullshit. Like some people, they don't ever give themselves a chance to, because they're always like pursuing some goal, and then they get it done, and then they're not happy after that. That's not true. For me, as soon as I release software, I'm fucking happy. All the time, period. Every single time. Give myself a little bit of vacation, yeah, after that. I got a small war chest to pay for a little bit along the way. Not a lot by game budget standards, but for an indie game of this size, I think I've got enough. So I've got enough to maybe, to pay the VO actors, to pay like kind of like a marketing assistant type person to cut GIFs and set up things to get like the game streamed on channels and stuff like that. Then maybe a few reserves, like if I'm in trouble towards the end of the year. Then if I can't do everything myself to make the schedule, then I can maybe throw a little bit of money at some problems. But yeah, gonna do it, man. All right. I think I'm gonna knock off for the night. You caught me right at the end of my stream. Yeah, I was gonna cook dinner, but well, there is the day job and then there's the night job, so this is the second shift right at the end. But anyways, I'll catch you later. I think I'll order some food. All right, I'll see you. Stopping the stream.